Notice the different markers and so forth that I've used. So far I've used a yellow marker, I've used a pencil, I've used a red pen, and now I'm going to use an orange marker to start deciding which letters go in front and which letters overlap. Since the word is experiment, I want the E to be prominent, so I'm just going right around the outside. I'm going to stop right here where the I is, because I want the I to overlap there, because enough of the E is showing here that you can tell that it's the letter E. The X I'm actually going to overlap and go into the E. Just follow it around. I'm going to overlap it here and actually do that part of it also. So it's okay to not stop right at the edge, because this is a very stylized way of doing these letters. Here's the P. I am going to stop it there because I'm not sure how I want this to look on that E. I'll probably have the E overlap here on the bottom of the word. That's the P. This E is tucked behind that P. I'm going to stop the E here because I want the N to come up over the T on the bottom down here. Let's see. Yep, let's do this N before I forget. So again, while you're doing this, you're sort of making decisions on the fly as far as which letters you want to be in front and which letters you want to be behind. And it all has to do with how easy it is to read. Some graffiti artists like to have it more difficult to read, but I like it to have some kind of legibility, meaning ease of reading. Again, notice how I'm overlapping here on the T. Just peeking over just a little bit there. Stopping some of the letters shorter than they are on the original. So all of your, what we're calling muscle, is now being covered by skin. And the skin is actually starting to take shape here on top of everything else. I'm going to cut off the I here. And remember, when you're doing this, this is not what your final is going to look like. This is just a mock-up. It's just an example of the way it could look. Notice all the places that it overlaps, including in the letters themselves. Not liking where that happened over there, so I'll fix that on the next step. But that's the skin on top of the muscle, what we're calling the muscle, which were the shapes on top of the skeleton.